kama ulikubali kutoa mic inama.
All right, are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen of press, we had this morning to talk to you about what the ongoings in South Mogango, Bonchari's constituency. The campaigns that we have done have been peaceful so far until about 1 week ago when we started seeing bias being made against one candidate out of the 13. Our boys were arrested, I think on 18th, and it was a very painful experience to have them in cells, and we had to waste a whole day dealing with them. Yesterday, we had a peaceful rally at Kelubo polling station. People kept social distance, and we actually pleaded to them to do the same. Apparently, we left the grounds after clearing our discussions or address. When a kilometer away from the center where we were addressing, our convoy was blocked by police officers. I want to emphasize, these were not thugs or goons. We were actually blocked by police officers, and they hauled tear gases into our cars and live bullets, and some of them hit our cars using their rooms. It's unfortunate. We do know what is happening. People have been bragging they have a government candidate. The primitive thinking is, if you think you are sitting in power today, you are government. All of us are government, because when you carry ID card and you are paying taxes, you belong to government, which we form collectively. What is coming out clearly is there's a candidate, one of them, running Jubilee, and I have not failed to mention this, Honorable Pore, a man who was in Parliament. I thought I respected him. The government wants to install that candidate by force. I want to send a signal to our Minister Atiang'i and Hilary Mutyambai, the Inspector General, that Bonchari people who have been peaceful will not take it lying down. If Opore can be given protection by police officers during the night to do his campaigns past curfew hours, when we want to address our people during broad daylight, we are dispersed. That act of retrogressive political development cannot be accepted in the 21st century, particularly when we have a living constitution that we fought and shed blood for. This cannot be agreed because we are trying to roll back the gains we have had through our democratic process. Madam Teresa Oro, whom we are running behind, has a head start, and she is winning hands down. They are panicking and they intend to steal the vote. Nobody will steal that vote. We'll guard it to a man and spill every drop of blood to make sure the right candidate Bonchari gets his vote right. We cannot be intimidated. We have been told that chiefs, like last night, I want to tell you for free, the entire provincial administration, the intelligence, the police, and DOs and chiefs were in one of the candidate houses as late as 10 o'clock, planning on how to rig elections. Rigging is something that we can say is an issue of the past. It won't see light of day. All we are saying, fair play, in that our candidate votes should not be increased unfairly, neither should they reduce unfairly. Every candidate must get their own votes, and I believe our votes are the majority, and we are looking forward to see Madam Teresa declared a member of Parliament of Bonchari, because we have done groundwork, we know what it takes. You can do your opinion polls. It tells you that we are having a head start. We are panicking, running scared, but we are not going to be intimidated. We'll stand firm and be sure that democracy plays out. Also, I want to warn the IEBC, if they agree and encourage the kind of biased treatment, I can tell you they are going to be hit for a root show. They are showing outright bias. that actually compromises the development, the other countries' chance to participate in free and fair elections. They must also crack the whip, or otherwise their independence is questioned. I thank you.
Aya. So, I don't know whether you are comfortable here.
Members of the press, mimi ni mbunge wa Kandara constituency, Wahome. I've come here to campaign because this is a campaign period for Mama Teresa. Teresa, although is a candidate, don't forget the incidents. Maybe not one, because yesterday I personally witnessed the disruption, intimidation by the OCPD, leading her victim, including blocking us when we are at speed on the highway. Obviously that was very reckless, and we have done due diligence to understand the minister. I hear people calling him super minister. Matiang'i, Dr. Matiang'i has given instructions that we should not be allowed to campaign. My big question is, what does free and fair elections mean? Platforms for campaign are supposed to be equal. We are supposed to get equal treatment. When we ask for protection and police security, the candidate is entitled to that. And in this particular instance, we are not even asking for that protection. We are asking that the police should keep off the campaign teams of Mama Teresa. We obviously are very surprised that an entire government can be summoned and brought to intimidate one single woman candidate for the remaining 9 months that she's seeking to lead this constituency, seeking through the votes. But now we have a government that is using tear gas, using guns, using money to run after one woman. What a coward. How can a government be so, so small? This is an era of democracy. Democratic space for all the candidates should be level and equal. I want to remind Kenyans, and particularly the people of Bonchari, they have always been able to withstand oppression and intimidation. And indeed, in this particular region, they don't choose governments, they choose individual candidates because they know who can be accessible, they know who can work for them. But my surprise is that to date, and of course the clips have gone round, we have not had a single word from the chairman, Electoral Commission, condemning this kind of violation of people's rights. So in my view, I think these teams of the other candidates have sensed defeat. And I'm saying today, down with oppression, down with intimidation, down with police brutality, and it will not stop Mama from securing this seat. I think Bonchari people have agreed that she's the right candidate, and indeed, we want to meet at the ballot. We don't want to meet at the gun level because we don't have guns ourselves. How can the government of Uhuru Kenyatta, our government, that clearly inherited from Kibaki, who was very democratic, Uhuru Kenyatta has participated in democratic processes. Why is he allowing our government to use police? Because in fact, in this particular constituency, all the public servants in our government have been deployed to come and nyanyasa one single mama here, her electoral right. We know they are here, they're on the ground using government resources. In fact, they're also using government vehicles. We're going to expose them very soon. And Mheshimiwa Osoro, Mheshimiwa Magara, and I was a friend myself of the former Chief Justice, I know Maraga, and he did a superb job. But some people here in this particular region have done a very poor job at the very top positions. But that was aside the track kidogo. But what I'm saying is that we are here to stay. This is our country, and we shall not accept. Two of our young men innocently were mixed up with this police brutality yesterday. Now they have been taken to police custody. You cannot keep any Kenyan for more than 4 hours, and call it 24 hours. And because they were arrested yesterday, we expect that the OCS, forget about the OCPD, because the OCPD in this region is part of the team that is intimidating mamas. But we expect that they will obviously release the 2 young men according to the law says 24 hours. Cash bail or whatever, or they present them to court. So mama, do not be shaken. This is your time. This is your time.
Thank you very much. Mimi nilijaribu kuzungumza kwa lugha ya Kiswahili kwa sababu wenzangu wamezungumza kwa lugha ya Kimombo, lakini tutachanganya. Tuko hapa kwa sababu ya malalamishi tulio nayo kidogo kwa tume kwa sehemu ya security ya Kenya hii na particularly hapa Kisii, kwa sababu tumekuwa hapa tukikampenia candidate wetu kwa muda sasa wa miezi 2. Tumevumilia, tumeona tu leo tuzungumze, ni heri tuzungumze na tuambie watu kweli na kwamba katika harakati zetu za kuomba kura tumekuwa tukipatwa na kusumbuliwa na idara ya polisi ikiongozwa na OCPD Ogesoso ambaye pia ni mama, na ni vizuri tuseme kwamba sisi hatuogopi askari, tunawaheshimu, na ni vizuri pia wajue wakati utafikisha mwananchi to the corner na yeye akiretaliate, usiseme ya kwamba wanaongozwa na wanasiasa kukuwa rowdy. Jana muliweza kukimbiza gari zetu, muliumiza candidate wetu. Hata hivi leo vile tunavyozungumza ametoka hospitali, munapiga candidate mama, mama mzee, mama ambaye amekomaa, mama mjane bila aibu. Ati mmepewa orders kutoka juu, orders kutoka sijui tunasikia ni kutoka waziri Matiang'i. Aibu sana. Shame on you waziri. Shame on you. You don't order people. I mean, wewe hauna mama. I don't know, sijui kwa nini watu wengine wanaona kwamba uko na nguvu nyingi sana duniani. Wewe kama uko na nguvu, usiue roho pia, uue na mwili, uue na kila kitu. My friend, tumeona watu wenye nguvu zaidi na wote wameenda. Tumeona akina Biwot walikuwa total men. Tumeona wengi akina Kamodo walikuwa very powerful. Watu wengi walikuwa powerful, lakini Moi juzi alienda, alikuwa president wa Kenya. You've got to respect democracy. Maneno ya kutumia polisi vibaya kama tissue lazima iishe. Sasa mnaumiza candidate. Kwanza aibu sana. Unasimamia idara ya polisi. Polisi wako wa Bonchari, hawana nyumba, wanaishi nyumba ya candidate ya mama Teresa. Hao ndio unatumia, wanarudi kwa nyumba zao. Tunaweza bomoa hata hizo nyumba, mtafute zingine. It is very bad. Tunaweza amua kujenga biashara zingine kule. Si vizuri kuumiza mama ambaye anafanya campaign kwa upole. Kazi ni kuomba tu kura. Na wale ambao wanasema kwamba tutatumia sijui chiefs kuja kuiba kura, jaribu hiyo. Tafadhali, jaribu tu hiyo. Sisi hatuwaogopi, tunawaheshimu. Don't dare us. Don't dare people ambao wanaenda ku exercise their democratic right. Don't dare. Tafadhali, wewe chunga kazi yako. Wewe kazi yako ya chief ni kuweka amani na kumwaga pombe. Si kukuja tu kutafuta wanasiasa na kutafuta njia. Don't. Hiyo hatuwezi ruhusu. Na ya mwisho, tume ya IEBC, tunawaomba tafadhali, nyinyi mnajiita independent, tume huru ya kupiga kura. We want to see you independent. Ile maneno mnapewa intimidation, stand firm. Tunasikia mnaambiwa mtangaze kwa curfew, watu wakitoka nje wapi hiyo until matangazo ya mshindi yawekwe, na yawekwe mapema. Hakuna maneno ya kutuambia siku watangaza saa 2 tukiwa pia sisi wote nje. I mean, si maneno ya kutisha wananchi ati tutatangaza saa 6, saa 7, saa 8 ya usiku. Tutalala hapo, tutakwama hapo. If you want to kill us, kill all of us. Hapa tumekuja na wabunge wengi. Bunge wametembea hapa pamoja na sisi kukampenia mama mwenzao, Mheshimiwa Alice Wahome vile mumeambiwa. Tuko na Mheshimiwa Beatrice Kones kutoka Bomet East. Tuko na Mheshimiwa Liza Chelule kutoka Nakuru County, tuko na Mheshimiwa Florence Bore kutoka Kericho County, tuko na Mheshimiwa Jane Chebaibai kutoka Elgeyo Marakwet. Wote wamekuja hapa, na pia Mheshimiwa Didmas Baraza ako ground saa hii anaendelea kufanya kazi. Mheshimiwa Kimani Chungwa pia yeye hako hapa anaendelea kufanya kazi hapa Suneka Market tunavyozungumza. Mkutano wako umechelewa. Mheshimiwa Nyamoko, Mheshimiwa Mose, Mheshimiwa Kemosi wote sasa hivi wako ground kuendelea kazi, na Mheshimiwa pia Obiri. So hapa tutashinda, na hapa chairman wa kampeni yuko hapa. Wamejaribu kupiga yeye kila mahali lakini hatishiki. Na wale vijana ambao wameshikwa leo, kuna vijana walishikwa jana na walishikwa wakitembea barabarani kwa kuonekana kwamba wana support mama. You know, the crime is appearing in a manner that you are supporting Mama Teresa. What kind of stupid thinking is that? Alafu wakawaweka kule ndani, wamewapeleka kotini leo. Ndio umeona leo tumekuja tukiwa tayari kwenda kotini. Kufika kule kotini wamesema hawana charges, tena wamewarudisha station vijana wawili. My friend, alafu you claim you want to be a kingpin. Kingpin ya nani? Kingpin hata unajua kuchaguliwa ni kitu gani? Kuchaguliwa ni kukuwa humble, si kutisha watu, si kukuja kujipiga kifua. You've got to be very humble. Thank you very much. Mko na swali moja?